Hey guys, my name is Matumio, and today we've got some pretty big news coming out of Battlefield Hardline, and that is that it's going to be delayed until 2015. It's going to be early 2015, but Visceral and EA have decided that the game isn't going to be ready for its October launch, and they have pushed it back. This is pretty significant news because most AAA titles, the reason why they come out in October or in November is so that they can have those Christmas and those holiday sales. They want all of those kids to go to the stores. They want all of the parents to go and buy the big AAA titles. And so the fact that EA and Visceral are taking the chance at pushing this back and saying, hey, it's not ready, and if we launched it in October, it wouldn't be up to your standards and it wouldn't be up to our standards, is really refreshing. They're saying that they're going to be trying to innovate the multiplayer a little bit more. They're going to try and bring something new to the multiplayer experience, and this is really good to hear. One of the largest complaints of not only the Battlefield community, but really just the gaming community in general, is that Battlefield Hardline essentially felt like a DLC for Battlefield 4, more like an expansion pack for Battlefield 4. You know, the theme is fantastic, but they really didn't bring anything new or different to the scene. They didn't bring anything new to the first-person shooter. And so the fact that it sounds like they understand that this is a large critique of the community is great, and this is one of the reasons why they are pushing back the release dates. They also mentioned that they are going to be making some adjustments to the single player to polish it out and bring us a quote-unquote deeper crime revenge story experience. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but the fact that Visceral is behind the single player, it does give me hope. They are known for their single player games, and while DICE brings us some fantastic multiplayer, you know, that's what they're known for, their single-player storytelling isn't all that fantastic. You know, Bad Company 2 was decent, but let's be honest, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 was a little lackluster and a little disappointing. And so I'm crossing my fingers that the extra time that they're going to be using is going to polish things over in the single-player, and we might get, crossing my fingers, get a single-player that is decent, or at least solid for the Battlefield series. But what I really think happened is that when the beta launched for Battlefield Hardline, EA was expecting that a lot of gamers were going to get really excited about it. They were going to jump on in, they were going to enjoy the hell out of the beta, they were going to be like, yes, this is everything I wanted with Battlefield, hallelujah, I'm going to pre-order the game immediately, and I think that's what EA was expecting. But I have a feeling that after the last month, the pre-order bonuses or the pre-order numbers just aren't as impressive as they were hoping for, and this was an indication to not only EA but also Visceral that they need to change something. They really need to turn around and bring us a different product or an improved product, because if they launched this in October, it wasn't going to sell as well as they were hoping for. This also may have just been a kick in the rear to EA that if they continue to pump out Battlefield titles that are not up to the gamer standards like it was for Battlefield 4 at launch, and if they had two Battlefield games that came out, you know, back to back that were just not up to what people were expecting, this could do serious damage to the image of Battlefield. Like, this is their baby. Like, Battlefield is their moneymaker, and they want to do whatever they can to make this continue making money for them. But if they make games, or they make a Battlefield game continuously not up to the standards of what the community is looking for, it's gonna hurt the image and the eventual sales of future Battlefield titles. But regardless of the reasons why they did it, maybe I'm being too cynical, maybe they just simply needed more time to produce the game that they were creating. Regardless of the reasons why they did it, it's fantastic that they have gone down this path. I was not expecting this from EA. EA is known for their money, and I assumed that Battlefield Hardline, being a AAA title, that they were going to launch in October no matter what. They wanted to compete with Call of Duty. They wanted to have all of those great sales before the holiday season. EA being EA, I just simply wasn't expecting this. And so tip of the hat to them. I still realize this is calculated. I still realize that they're in it for the money. But I'm hoping that this delay will give us a better quality product, a quality product that we will enjoy and be worth spending $60 on. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this delay. Are you excited that they're pushing it back into early 2015, or are you a little disappointed because you wanted your Battlefield Hardline in October? Let me know down below. But until tomorrow, guys, have a good one and take it easy.